Welcome back to the Commonwealth of Totally Human. So I've gotten a lot more comments, and I will not pretend to understand all of them, but one did really catch my eye. So one of them had to do with trade value. I see all these little rings out here, and I kind of thought it had to do with marriage, and obviously the continuation of our great human species, but it turns out that apparently these things are trade value. If we go ahead and click on, let's say distal, and we take a look right here and hover over, the description says, 4 little diamond rings present on this planet build a trade hub within collection radius and connected to a trade route to utilize this trade value. So, as I understand it, just kind of from the little bit I read in the comments, what I'd like to do, or what I should do, most likely, is place a trade station here in Islanor, and then there is I suppose, some kind of a radius around it, and then I can then open and collect all of these little diamond ring resources and then use them to trade. Maybe I can even coax, I don't know how I feel about that, but you know how back in medieval times and in other empires, they kind of have some marriages of political, let's say, motivation, right? So I'm not saying that we'll have this trade value and we'll be able to turn these heathens, their opinion of us, around, but at least we'll have cash, and that's always fun. So let's go ahead and at least do that before I forget, because let's be real, HB forgets quite often. So right now we're going to go in and upgrade this starport, but this is not going to be a defensive one. This is going to be purely for love, cash, and a whole bunch of fun, right? If we take a look at our great empire capital, you'll see that we currently have a building slot available, and I actually noticed this, well, embarrassingly late. If you look at the planet production down here, you'll see all these great green numbers. If you see planet deficit down here, you'll see there's nothing. If we go to a different planet, you'll see, ew, well, we're a bit of a drag in some regards. So we're using up more minerals than we're producing. We're using up more consumer goods, etc., etc. So obviously we'd like to at least be mostly profitable as a colony and contribute to the greater overall whole. So I'm thinking, let's see, we'll just choose one of these, see if we can kind of up our status a little bit, maybe a little civilian industry to combat the biggest deficit right here, or we hyper focus. But you know what, I'm not that advanced. I'm just going to choose civilian industries and buff the heck out of that one. If we go over to our great capital, I mean, it's kind of sky's the limit right now. I am seeing that there's worker unemployment, so probably want to get, we're low on minerals. Well, guess what? We do have some energy credits. We can always buy more minerals at the market. I'm not going to get too carried away with this, but I gotta say, it's nice to have the option. So let's see, commercial zones, we need what? Jobs, is that right? Current unemployment, these unemployed populations have a 5% chance per month to spontaneously migrate to other I thought like spontaneously explode. That would have had me, well, that would have been very interesting, but it also would have me a little bit worried. So right now, their most likely migration destinations, Ecco Auditore. That's actually not a horrible thing, because if you think about it, Ecco Auditore, like take a look at this. Our population's 47 here, 14 over in Derbiture the Pure, and then it's 12 in Ecco Auditore. I almost feel like I should probably let this happen, but you know, just in case, I'll build something else as well. Right now, it seems like we're a little low on those types of consumer goods, so maybe we'll choose something that helps that out a little bit, right? I don't know, well, like entertainment and stuffs, right? Commercial zones that traders turn consumer goods into trade value. Oh, we just talked about that. Or better yet, what if, you know what, I know that I'm kind of turning this around. Bureaucrats turn consumer goods into unity. I kind of feel like with administrative offices, if I build another administrative office, there is that whole concept that empire size administrative office kind of reduces. I think I read some in one of these pop-ups that it reduces the effects of whatever. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm trying to sound smart. I know, you saw through me. That's so embarrassing. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and take a look. Islanor Station's currently in an upgrade. We've got Derbiture civilian industries, and I don't know why there is another planets with unemployment. I guess that's just, I mean, it's still going, right? Is there any way to districts? Can we unblock some things? No. I guess we'll just continue. So let's go ahead and familiarize ourselves with where we are. If I go over to fleet management right now, I know one of the bunnies mentioned that if we go over to our current designs, then you'll see that we have different options with our picket ship as an example. If I click right here and I mouse over this, it kind of gives you a better idea of what these things do. Since I have no idea what the enemy fleet is, I think I'm going to stick with what I got. But after we get more infiltration with the blessed human state, or if we end up pushing on forward and actually getting into a bit of a brawl, then maybe we'll have a better idea and we'll see how poorly we're designed, or we'll see how absolutely incredible our military might is, and then we'll adjust from there. So that's kind of the plan. That's kind of the catch up. Ooh, what's this? Environmental hazard, sublight speed reduction, 50%. Well, it's a good thing that we've got that sea shanty, right? Because that's going to buff us by 10%. So let's go ahead and move on forward here. Normal speed. We've kind of been expanding up into the northeastern region. We're at a bit of a standstill down in Cranice. And then obviously this is just all shenanigans. No idea what's going on over here. So hopefully that'll round out and get only better, right? So we'll head over to contacts. In the meantime, negative 652. Is that going down? I'm pretty sure I saw that go down. Let's go to espionage. I mean, if it's going to go down anyway, looks like we're trying to make progress here with our espionage and intel gathering. Negative 650. Complete. Oh, it's getting better. Oh, wow. Must be our new envoy. That's right. Construction complete. The construction of a mining station in orbit of Rovanich. So where we got, here's Biltron. And then CNS Hard Hat is currently located at here, Rovanich. Okay, great. So nothing else to build out here. What else do we have? That's an alien system. This is an unsurveyed system. And that is an unsurveyed system. Currently we're, oh, interesting. We haven't finished surveying this one. Oh, well, we should probably, I know. I'm so sorry, Maxim. I told you to go out there, but I totally forgot. You know what? We didn't finish the job at Yellen, and we could really use your help. So thank you so much. Ooh, what is this? Encounter in Jop. That's out here. Hostile fleet, Kilo Bogey. We've made first contact with mysterious aliens in the Jop system. For now, we have codenamed them Kilo Bogies, KB, or KB Toy Store, until we can find out more about them. If they possess a language, we should decipher it so we can assess how much of a threat they pose. So obviously, same song and dance, except right now we kind of have all of our envoys involved in things. I guess Woo Woo's keeping the heathens at bay, and currently Jean-Paul Hébert, who's actually, I'm pleasantly surprised with his performance. He's currently involved with the QB, not the quarterback, but the Quebec Bogies, right? So, investigating first contact with Kilo Bogies at Cranice. Can we have Kilo Bogies in multiple places? Are they the same Kilo Bogies? Actually, yes. Why? Either we do not have unique designations for these aliens. So you can see we've got Kilo Bogies. And if you look at their outline, it's like, who's that Pokemon? You gotta keep an eye on that. And bam, that's very different. And they're also called Kilo Bogies. Can we rename that? That seems a little confusing. Wow. All right. Well, you know what? I might need to prioritize this as they are hostile. So we'll go in and say, Woo, I'm so sorry, little guy. Can you please leave the blessed human state? Let our relationship with them plummet into oblivion, and please immediately prioritize these KB Toy Store guys out here. So it's unfortunate, but had to be done. This is the safety of our great nation here. So we're moving on in. Hopefully they're not gonna crush our hopes and dreams. It's a good thing that we've got 4,695 estimated military power in close support here. First contact event pending. Good job, Jean-Paul. Quebec Bogies. Our attempts to decode the language used in the signals from the Quebec Bogies have hit a setback. It seems a key assumption our linguists had been relying on in their translations been conclusively disproven. While this means much of our progress will have to be revised, at least our future efforts will hopefully be built upon a more reliable basis. This seems to be a recurring theme, but you know, making contact with something you're not really aware of or not unfamiliar with is definitely a difficult thing. So I shall have patience with our great envoys out there. So keep up the good work, Jean-Paul. I doubted you before. I will try not to doubt you again. You're doing a great job. So we're going to go in and look on our construction ship. Unknown what we need to do here. I mean, we could keep building things, but we're kind of in the pocket of our control right here. So I'm just going to stay close by. And it looks like we've got one more here. So I'm just going to say shift click survey system. So as soon as you're done. Oh, is that right? Are we almost done there? Holy crap. Wow, good job, guy. LN6, that's it. I think then it'll be surveyed. So get ready. Start moving. Let's go for it. Look at that. You can see that percentage. That's so exciting. Hold. Our operatives have completed their information gathering operation. Awesome. So I'm curious that as we gather, obviously there are some things that I'm noticing immediately, right? Like I never knew that this was their entire holdings out here. It's quite impressive, I have to say, as much as I hate to admit it. Although I do notice some issues. I mean, who leaves this unattended to? Who leaves that uncontrolled? Maybe these are their like leper systems where they just kind of put undesirables and they kick them out to the curb there. I don't know why they're not pushing out there. I would assume they're going to push here, but, you know, who knows? I would like to gather these, and I would like to claim these, but I'm a little bit cautious because I have no idea how to get through Cronice without just going through like a bull in a china shop and just crushing these aliens. Obviously, that would be a simple thing to do, but we are showing mercy here in the totally human empire. So, I don't know. I mean, these guys aren't really kicking it up a notch. I'm hoping that as we get more information, eventually we'll be able to see even more information, although I don't know if it's just going to pop out at me or if they're going to let me know. So let's go in and keep doing that.
Construction complete.
There we go. So system has now been surveyed. Great job, Maxim the Maximushkin. And we shall now, we'll let that go. CNS Soft Chapeau completed the construction of a mining station in orbit of Buildtron 10. Excellent, excellent. Is there anything else that we want to push on? I mean, we've got 2, we've got 3. There is all this mining here in Distal. That's actually quite impressive. So I might do that as well. Look at all of that. Minerals, energy credits. If we do research here, even that is pretty impressive as well. So now that we're here, we're going to go ahead and build out... Oh, hold. Oh, it's an alien system. We can't build there. Apparently, all of this has been taken. Okay, well, let's return. We don't want to cause any undue stress on unknown bogeys out here, Kilo or otherwise. So how's our little Human fan club doing? 13 out of 50. We can probably extend that a little bit more. We're looking at nope, this one right here. 553. Well, I'd like to extend that maybe like 6 and so we'll bring that up to a cool 15 ships. Right now their military power is 1333. It's not that much, but hey, it's what we got. And then we've got the poor baby ship out here, the poor baby ghost ship. I remember that was so sad. So let's speed this up a tiny bit.
Complete.
Hold. Islanor Starbase has finished its construction queue. That's excellent. Well, obviously, we need to rename this thing. So this is all about the bling. This is all about the luxury, the absolute like verve and passion of life. So obviously, we're going to name it the Passion Fruit Prairie Station. That's great. Obviously, this is where only the best of fruits are grown. Who knows? Maybe they're not actually diamond rings, but little anteaters that like passion fruit. So I've never... Anyway, Trade Hub, definitely going to build that because that's how we... Actually, do they tell us something about it? A civilian docking area where merchants and traders can conduct business. Then we can have trade routes. Cost 50, base time, upkeep, galactic ambition minus 20%. I don't know, I'm ambitious. Collection range +1. I don't know if we build multiple of these. Will that keep extending our collection range? Is that how that works? And then buildings wise, maybe resource silos, hydroponic space. This is eco simulation or resource storage capacity. Just in general, plus 5,000 overall. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Maybe we'll do resource silos. That way we can kind of have all of the above, right? So we'll this is pure profit as a station. So I didn't even think that was a thing. I'm thinking so militarily because we're a military autocracy. How are our leaders doing, by the way, in the government? They're currently close to finishing infinite opportunities. You have no active edicts. That's right. They cost too much. We don't have the upkeep for it. Look at that. We are no longer in the negative consumer goods. That's awesome. So what did we finish? The Kastan starbase has finished its construction queue. Click to select fleet quail quicker question queue. So, okay, so one of the bunnies gave me a better name. I just need to look it up. I think it was Kastan in Chaos or something like that. You know what? Because I don't remember right away, we'll make it... What is it called? Kastan? Kastan in Chaos. There we go. I mean, it's kind of the bulwark against the breaking horde, right? So they're just kind of there. But now we have our base here. We have some... oh, no, that's not... Wait a minute. It has a trade hub? I built a trade hub already? And hydroponics bay. Oh my god. I thought ahead. Wow. I forgot I built a trade hub. Well, I don't think there's any trade value to... I mean, if anything, maybe I can set up a trade hub with the other base there. That's cool. Good forward thinking, HB. Awesome. Great job. So right now, if we look, Human fan club is at 15 already. Excellent. They're on 1.5k. I kind of think we should just max this sucker out, right? So if we go to fleet management, obviously it's going to eat up all of our alloy, but you know, at this point, we kind of need to do it, right? So we're going to go ahead and just make that 15 and 15, and then we'll, as we get more resources, we'll be able to kind of have, there we go. We'll just max out. We'll be able to expand that even further. That way we're not thinking about it too hard. We can always retrofit, update, things like that, right? So technologies, Council 92 months. Ready. This is probably the infinite opportunities. Excellent. We have no available agendas right now. That's fine. You guys have a rest. You've done the hard work. I appreciate it. Okay, great. So I think at some point, if we want to expand our stations even further... Ooh, where are you headed to? Investigating Cranice. Oh, I am? Oh, that's right. I forgot. Last time we went over to anomalies and I actually had all of our scientists go out and start some research, because things like this, we might be able to get more Cybrex artifacts, which I have no idea what that's going to do, but it will advance some of our situation log, like this, precursors, the Cybrex. You notice the same exact picture. We already got one when we finished one of the anomalies. So that's why I just had to remind myself why we were here in an alien system. We don't even know how to talk to them of all things, yeah? Attack. Naval capacity. Okay, so where is this? In Cranice. Oh, they don't like us. Really? You're going to attack the head of our... Oh my gosh. All right, fine. An alien space station went to go and attack us. I wonder, actually, while we're here, do we know anything about this alien space station? Ship details, hit ratios, kinetic, 38 damage to shields. All right, we're getting out of here. I don't want you to lose your life, little guy. You're too valuable. You are our head of research. I think you need to vamoose as quickly as possible, poor little guy. Oh no! Oh my gosh. Okay, so hang on. Evading hostile fleet. Science ship CNS, remember how hard this game is, has encountered a hostile alien space station in Cranice, and is currently attempting to evade them. Fleet suffered casualties. Oh, heck no. Open council position without a leader. Reinforcement. Okay, no, you don't get to do that to our cute little guys. My gosh. Well, right now, I think Sir No Photos, No Pictures is going to step in. You've been promoted, little guy. It's a sad, sad day here in the Commonwealth of Totally Human. I think we've got a bit of a problem on our hands right now. You know why? A, our naval capacity has been overextended. I might have built maybe one too many things, but We could send in our fleet. It is 1612. I'd like it to get to 2000, or I guess we could switch things around. You know what we're gonna do? All right, I'm gonna bring these over and we're gonna hit those guys. If they are trying to evade our hacks, that's right. Like they don't want to be hacked. I mean, seriously, we're just, you know, I understand we're kind of behaving like a stalker. Oh, who is this? Neutral fleet, cracked crystalline shard. What is all this rampaging through our system? What is this? My goodness. Hull points military power 240. Oh, no, I don't think so. You don't get to do that. Go, go, go. And we're in an aggressive stance. Yes, we shall rampage through our own systems. Thank you very much.
System survey complete.
Are you going? Okay, so we've got a lot to focus on. Oh my gosh, these guys. That's it. Where are they? Are they here? Yep. Attacking neutral targets will make them hostile. I mean, yes. Where did they come from? They don't even want to talk to us. They just enter our space. That's not cool. We'll tell you what. Come on, little guys. What are you? Hold. I mean, neutral or not? Sapphire crystal quintessence. Okay. If I recall, we've already taken down some crystalline creatures and we've got bonuses against them, right? So we take a look. We've got Kavarian. They're not even on the list. You're not on the party list. So you can't come into the door without the bouncer coming, if you know what I'm saying. So this is not a good start. I think we may be entering, well, combative stances. So let's go in and take a look at what we got in Eurovas. Here is our great fleet. And we're going to pass on through. Hello, hello. We're aggressive. Look at this. And we pass right by. What's with these guys? Yes, attack them. They've been nuked. So what's happening now? Do you want to talk to us now? The Quebec bogies appear eager to establish communications. Really? Really? Having sent a large audio and visual transmission that appears to offer the key to translating their language. Oh, you mean you've been tying up our envoys as we've been trying to reach out in good faith, and now you decide, my, these little anteaters aren't just someone we can push over. Well, you know what? I got a bit of a chip on my shoulder when it comes to people executing our heads of research. I think they need to kind of explain themselves. Our experts are confident we'll be able to use this to learn to communicate with them soon. Good. Of course, we will have to trust them that their offered translations are not misleading and that we'll be able to reliably interpret information presented from a surely vastly different experiential context. How naive of them. Here's the thing. Okay, so you're receptive now. These aliens appear eager to open peaceful communications with us. Great. That's all we wanted in the first place. My gosh, they're awfully... This is what you get when you play hard to get. You get 50 anteater ships up the tailpipe. That's what happens. So you gotta be cautious and you gotta listen to what's happening. Fleet combat stats. I mean, yeah, that guy's dead. That's the statistics. And we got a time project now. That's right, because they're dead. And we're gonna get info on their ships. That's how that works. So let's see if we can't get... You know what? Let's pull back from Dure. I bet that's alien control. It is. No point in working with this. So we're just gonna go into research projects with Maxim the Maximushkin. We need to make sure that we are safe. And we're gonna go in and continue our voyage out here. And we're gonna go in and switch on over to Kastan because we've got work to do. Yeah. These guys killed our own. And we will not abide by that. We do not allow bullies.
Construction complete.
In our empire. Completed the construction of a mining station in orbit of Islanor. Excellent, excellent. Good job, good job. I'm so proud of what you have accomplished. You've done quite a lot. Let's go in and get a little bit of engineering because we're going to need all the help we can get. Oh my god, look how fast that was. We are receiving a transmission from the Ruxthalak Mandate. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Mon Dieu! Wow! Diplomatic channels are now open, and all hostilities between us have ceased. For the moment. Interesting. Alright, what do you got?
Well met. I represent the Ruxthalak Mandate, led by the illustrious patriarch Huskbalgam. We rule our region of space under a divine mandate, and so long as you do not interfere in our spiritual affairs, our relations may remain cordial.
Greetings to you and your odd kin. So, I'm assuming the fleet that we destroyed was their fleet. I don't know if that's the case. So let's go in and take a look at our contacts, just see if there's any updates here. So we've got the Rakstalak mandate. Honestly, we need someone to manage this relationship because that is just off the charts. I don't even know what's happening here. Are you part of it? You're a hostile fleet, Kilo Bogey. Rakstalak mandate are the ones out here in yellow. Okay. Well, diplomacy.
Your ill intentions can be felt through the soul of the world. Don't think you can hide your wickedness from us.
You know, I've had it about up to here with people saying that we have bad intentions. Have you seen how cute we are? My God, there's no way. We're pretty straightforward. We wear our little anteater noses on our sleeves. Improve relations. Is there anyone waiting to be assigned? Yes, please. Jean-Paul Hébert, we're going to flip you over to the light sign today. Why don't you go work on that? You have been amazing in the espionage. It's time to do things above board today. Gather information. We're going to continue to gather on the blessed human state. There's so much going on. We are maxing out on our naval capacity. Maintenance and cost of your military ship increased by plus 9% because we're over. So CNS Ignorance's Bliss was forced to return to Echo from Yellen because it is within the borders of Rakstalak mandate. Okay, so we are no longer over in Yellen. They've got a research outpost there. Fine. I understand. At least they're missing in action, but they're not dead. First contact aborted with the Quebec bogies. That's right. No need. Look at that. They freed up an envoy. Fancy that. Borders closed. Whatever. And no access. CNS Ignorance's Bliss was forced to return to Echo from Yellen because it is within the borders. Fine. That's fine. I totally accept that. That makes perfect sense. Nobody is even going to bat an eye. So for the CNS Looky Loo, I see some idle ships out here. So what do we got and what are we doing here, right? If anything, we should continue to research anomalies, just not ones that are outside of our borders, right? Sir, no photos, no pictures is currently, there's no route for the selected fleet to reach this system. Okay, so we can't. Actually, where is this system? It is Hitamar 5, which is, oh, it's out here. Gotcha. It's an unclaimed system, apparently. All right. Well, it's not going to be unclaimed for long, so why don't you just chill right here? Because apparently they've got hell to pay. That's what they've got. I cannot believe they attacked our little defenseless Arjun the arthropod. He was the OG arthropod. Starbase construction in Islanor has finished its construction queue. So those are all the fancy trade hub stuff. I'm hoping this means that we're collecting from two different locations.
As our empire grows, trade between our planets will become an increasingly large part of our economy.
Oh, wow.
Starbases with trade hubs collect trade value within their system to be routed to the capital for conversion to energy credits.
Oh, to our capital. Oh, okay. Sure. Outgoing trade route? Yes, absolutely. 23 and 23 Islanor. I mean, that sounds great. That's great. Collection range 2. So we actually need to upgrade past this. I think we need Starhold technology in order to do that. Yeah, upgrade a Starhold requires Starhold technology. Fortunately, we don't have it right now, but that's okay. This is a good start. It lets us go out to a radius of 2. So we no longer see the little rings because they're actually absorbed into our trade. That's really cool. I didn't know that's how that worked. I'm glad that we've got something to take advantage of it, kind of like Hijeraskant right here, but you know what? Really, really cool. Glad we did it. And of course, we're Gavarian society. We are now passive. I love it. Great. So let's continue. CNS Looky Loo, you're here. I'd like you to get to Derbiture. And then when it comes to Ignorance's Bliss, well, they're coming back.
Encountered.
Hold. An unidentified object has been detected on a direct course towards the Krennis system. Where? This. Military power, 3,000. Oh, really? That's what you're going to bring? 3,000? What do we got here? Upon entering Jap, our sensors picked up strange readings. Dismissed at first as glorified asteroids, things quickly changed when it was discovered that these entities reacted aggressively to movement in space, even at great distance. Observation of these entities, preferably from a safe distance, is advised. Best viewed from afar. Keep it up. So, woo-woo, stay safe, please. I don't want to lose you. On a direct course towards the Krennis system. I see, so they're probably realizing that we are moving our fleet out here and they're trying to defend themselves. Fine. You know what? I understand that they're probably technologically advanced and superior in many ways, but you know what? We are not to be walked on, yeah? Repair our fleet.
Council agenda available.
Hold. Apparently we're going to Deneb to get the repair. That's fine. Council agenda available. Evolving society, monthly unity increased. I like it. I like it very much so. All right, hold. All right, we're moving. Oh, they came in. No way, Jose. No, you don't. Wow, they're invading us. Oh, you. These guys. You know what? All hands on deck. All hands on deck. We have an emergency. We need to get over. We've got fleet stance aggressive. We are now moving to Derbiture the Pure. We have to safeguard our people. We do have some glass platform or glass cannon defensive platforms here, but there's not much out here. I mean, we have one glass cannon defensive platform, so we're definitely going to get wrecked. But hey, it is what it is. Close. Instant movement. Let's go. Come on, guys. We got to do this. Don't worry about this naval capacity, because honestly, the naval capacity doesn't matter. Because we will lose ships. Hold.
Station lost.
I need you to pull back to Astrakhan. I do not want CNS Looky Loo getting hurt. Fleet combat stats. Zoret Fi La Attack Swarm. Corvette and Frigate, 26 and 14. Corvette. Alright, so we lost our starbase. Fair enough. Newest backstreet arthropods. My gosh. The nerve. Come on, get on out. Come on, buddies. Let's go. How are we doing? Where are we at? They're about to hit Derbiture. Are they retracting? Oh, sure they are. They can tell we're coming. They know. So we're moving to Bastion here. I need you there yesterday. Hold. Foreign empire claims our system. Though it rightfully belongs to us, the blessed human state wants that. Okay, you know, you have bad timing, sir. Now they're claiming the Helis system and the Woo system. I'm assuming blessed human state Helos. Where's Helos? I thought that's like way out here. Actually, yeah, where is he? Helis system. What are they talking about? Click to open message settings for this notification. Woo. I mean, Woo is way out here. Oh, they want to take... Oh, of course they do. They want our whole empire. I mean, go figure. And then they're probably going to attack while we're embroiled in conflict. Well, what's new? What's new? You know... Ah, I see what they're doing. Latiran? Actually, where is Latiran? Audaciously lay claim to the Latiran system. So where is their fleet? I mean, they're obviously going to attack us too. So if we push out, we're going to be defenseless, basically. That's rough. We'll hold. They're basically claiming our entire empire. Okay, well that's rude. Negative 676. Target of Cassius Belli, yes, all the claims. They have superior might. Oh my gosh. Well, either way, I refuse to let our little anteater die. Even if this is the end of our campaign, we're not going to let it happen. Well, they're already dead, but I mean unanswered. So how are we doing in Tazri here? 4.6. We will have no way to defend ourselves. They've got Kilo Bogey hostile fleet. I mean, screw it. I don't know what's there, but maybe we're about to get destroyed. I mean, they've got serious power. Spymaster Katya Ivanova recently launched a quiet investigation into her own operatives in the Blessed Human State after noticing a recent drop in their performance. She's discovered these operatives skimming from resources allocated to intelligence gathering and bribes. These goods and currencies are being reinvested elsewhere in human business concerns, earning the operatives a comfortable profit at our expense. As a result, their attention and loyalties have clearly become divided. Progress on Operation Gather Information has been put on hold for the moment until Spymaster Katya Ivanova can reassert operational efficiency. This cannot be tolerated. Dispose of the operatives. This could give us an interesting edge. Trade value plus 8%. Infiltration level changes. We'll dispose of them. We don't have time for that. How are we doing, guys? Come on. Are we in? They're pulling away. All right, we just moved in. What do we got here? Traditions available. Supremacy, I mean, expansion. At this point, we kind of just got to choose something and then hope that we finish it up for the Ascension perk. All right, we accomplished it, but we're not going to do any more. Latirin and Hope's End. Hold. Do we detect anything on our borders? Right now, we are chilling at Derbature. I think I'll move up to Beyond Dazat because it seems like at least it'll be a speed bump in the way.
Engaged.
All right, where are we at in Krenis? Hold, and let's slow this down. Wow, it is beautiful though. That is beautiful. So, I mean, obviously that's a win. What is this? Combat with a space station. It's kind of beautiful. Wow. I feel like this is some dramatic end. And this is where we play like Amazing Grace and mourn the loss of Arjun the arthropod. It really is beautiful. You want to talk to us now? Our efforts to decipher the signals picked up from the Kilo bogies have paid off, and we've finally made a breakthrough. While our mastery of their language may not be complete, we've managed to identify them as the Galactic Daybax Alliance and are now able to communicate with them should we ever feel the need. Oh, look at that.
An alien empire has established communications.
Fanatical purifiers. Okay.
Archon Igvi and the ruling council of the Galactic Daybax Alliance have instructed me to bring you this warning. Keep your ridiculous-looking alien ships well away from our space. Know our military will respond to any transgressions with maximum force.
Fanatic xenophobe. Militarist. Okay. Well, keep to yourselves, aliens. Finally, it's like you gotta twist some arms here in order to get them to talk. So we've got the Daybax Alliance, close borders, fine. So we shall pull back now that we have made ourselves heard. Sometimes that's all it is. You gotta listen, you know? I mean, you don't strike without listening first. And when someone's trying to talk to you, it helps both sides to listen. I don't know. All right, let's return and we shall properly mourn our people. And look at that. All of a sudden, there are borders. Can you imagine? Galactic Daybox Alliance has a strength of 3257. We're moving our ships back, but they're currently missing return in 65 days. Fine. Let's go back and start to rebuild if we can. We'll go with 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I guess 3 defensive platforms, and we'll hold right here. Man, it's a sad day. Sad day for the people of the totally human Commonwealth. Ah, boy. Where are we at, guys? Obviously, we are over naval capacity. We'll hopefully be able to change that in technologies, right? Auto research, change research, starbase, fleet command limit, research speed, build speed. No, nothing too crazy here. All right. Well, whoops. I didn't mean to actually. Yeah, we're moving on these. We were already pressing on this starbase capacity. Fleet command limit will hold regenerative tissue, and then we were going forward with improved Corvette hulls. Awesome. Off we go. Well, at least there are no photos, no pictures.
Research complete.
Gets a bit of an upgrade, yeah? Corvette hulls plus 10% for Corvette and frigate hulls. So new research. Let's hold. We can get afterburners, crystal-infused plating, fusion missiles, or ceramo metal armor. A combination of different metals and ceramics that result in a strong armor without sacrificing flexibility. Infrastructure path. This technology will lead to further advancements in civilian infrastructure. Oh, a double whammy. I like it. Sure. Why not? Let's go for it. Shouldn't be too bad. I think that's a grand idea. And we'll go ahead and bring this back up to normal. Hopefully we'll be able to reclaim our forces. It's a bit of a slap in the face, yeah? Such a sad loss. I feel like we should probably get a replacement. Although maybe keeping up the science vessels right now is not really necessary because we're kind of confined and constrained, right? Unless we actually get a fruitful alliance with another species, then our science vessels will be stuck at home. Confined. A little like we are now. So, okay. We have our borders. We shall repair our fleet. And we are doing it at the newest backstreet arthropods. Good luck and good job. So our 5,000 fleet, or 5,000 military power fleet, is standing guard to their 3,600 or whatever they had, yeah? Hold. Repairs have now been completed. Excellent. Excellent. So we are looking fine and dandy, and we're going to chill there for now. And hold. Space amoebas, the Kilo Bogies, quickly nicknamed Space Amoeba, following a tactician's gross misreading of initial sensor output. The creature is in fact larger than the average human corvette. The creature displays aggressive behavior towards human ships, but further study might be warranted. Either we get bonuses against the space amoebas and get 1,000 energy credits for every space amoeba fleet destroyed, or we can have space amoeba study. I mean, I'm torn. Where is this again? We'll go fascinating creatures.
Has established communications.
What's up here? Because we finished that one. Okay, so if we were to go to these projects here, and this is in where? Auto track log entry, research, commence the project. Oh, it's actual society research. Oh my gosh, that's no joke. Society research instead of the regenerative hull. Sure, you know what? That's fine. Why not? That's fine. We will research it. There we go. Oh, it's different than our technology. Oh, okay. Well, then we shall continue here, and off we go. Great. I feel like we should still continue to expand all of this. I mean, and develop these and get everything within our borders under control, because otherwise, I mean, what else are we going to do, right? So let's go ahead and make a mining station, and then we will get a research station and make a research station like so. We have in Rovanik, we'll get our research and our mining like that. There we go. Obviously, we don't want to get every little thing because there's upkeep involved. Declare rivalry. Diplomatic communication from the Galactic Dayback. Oh boy. A recent decision has been made to prioritize the indiscriminate massacre and disposal of all humans. Has declared us their rival. Oh, this is great. Between a rock and a hard place we are. All right, well, as much as I want to improve our capabilities, I feel like we're at a bit of a disadvantage. If, as far as defenses go, I mean, we've maxed that out. We need our star hold. Not too sure the exact thing to do. I guess I will actually build some armies. Available planets in sector. We'll have a couple. I mean, I don't know if that's going to do anything, but it's a thing. And then we should probably do the same when it comes to Tazri, because we've got two very hostile, very imperialistic groups out there. And since we actually have an abundance here, we're actually going to queue up. We've got the food. We'll sell 1,000. And for the alloys, we shall purchase. It's kind of expensive, but there we go. Some alloys. So we can actually queue this up all the way, right? 1, 2, 3, and then 6 right there. Excellent. Hold. And beyond that, Best Beyond Burger, we've got 3 and 3 right now. All right, great. In the meantime, Human Fan Club is going to reorient itself to the Best Beyond Burger, and that is now your base of operations. And we really got to buff that naval capacity, otherwise our upkeep will continue to climb, right? Although, what kind of upkeep is it? Plus 12% to maintenance cost. Hold. Galactic Daybax Alliance. Okay, so it's a science vessel. Hard Hat is moving. Science ship is doing nothing here. Is there anything we can do, like explore or anything like that? I mean, what we could do is just set ourselves at Deneb and then reassign them maybe as governors or something like that. I don't know if that's necessarily useful, but it is a thing. Ignorance is bliss. We'll have them return to Deneb, so we're recalling all scientists to our capital. Gosh, this distance to our capital is really rather concerning, right? It's very, very, very slim and short. Right now, defenses. I mean, do we need the defenses out here? I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt just with everything going on. So I guess I'll build 1. Let's see what we got. This is definitely getting exciting for sure. Transport fleet. 1 army at this location. I guess they're moving to beyond Azat. All right, what do we got? They're building stuff. Probably rebuilding, actually. Ha! Glad they get to experience that, huh? And we should probably pay attention. Surf, no photos, no pictures, got a negative trait. Stability -5 if he's a governor. Okay, so maybe we won't make him. Maybe we won't make him a governor. But what I should do, though, is continue to expand with our minerals, because that's an oversight for sure, right? We've got 2 more slots. We can improve this. That should be good. Honestly, we probably need alloys. So we'll build a couple of industrial districts. We'll let that be. Derbature the Pure. We are at a deficit with, let's say, minerals. Maybe we'll build a couple of mining districts like that. Okay. And then when it comes to Eccio Auditori, we've got a deficit of also minerals. So let's build a couple here. There we go. Okay. Off we go. At least they're moving forward in some regard. We still have 553 mineral right there. It's not a lot, but it's something. And we're moving troops around. The birth of space piracy. Oh boy. Naval intelligence has reported several attacks on civilian shipping in our space within the last several months. The perpetrators appear to be deserters and other renegade elements from Unity. My gosh, how ungrateful. These criminals have put together a makeshift space fleet out of heavily modified civilian hulls and are preying on our vulnerable trade routes in the Europe-Vos system. They now call themselves the Merry Marauders. Although crude, their vessels are a clear threat that cannot be ignored. Alert all command, deploy the fleet. So here's the thing, we have a fleet just for this, and it's called the Human Fan Club, because we are fans. So we're going to head on out there and deploy them. We need to have a standing force right here, so unfortunately we cannot deploy anyone else. Yep. So off we go.
Screen is where we decide on a new ruler for our empire.
All of our little ones are dying. Lilo the Lucky got the homesteader trait. Our Grand Fijal passed away. Oh my gosh. The negotiations for appointing a new Grand Fijal are underway. The decision will be announced on 2245-1201. Elections for a new Grand Fijal are in progress. Spend Unity to elect one of the candidates. If we do not interfere, the topmost candidate will be elected. I mean, I see no reason to... I mean, if they're the best, then cool. I mean, it would be a shame to lose some of the specialities that, you know, some of these represent, but I mean, go for it. I'll abstain. If you abstain, the topmost candidate will be elected ruler. I can only imagine it's either Romans the Reckless or xenophobic the Pictures. We've got ruler elected until death. Grand Fijal Mona Misa has been chosen as the new ruler and will reign until their death. Oh my gosh. Well, all hail the new Grand Fijal Mona Misa. It's a trying time. I just want to apologize to you, Mona Misa. I know that unfortunately you have had to kind of pick up a somewhat messy situation with heathens in the left and with more heathens in the southwest. And in fact, maybe some unclear and complete total jerkwads and dicks in the northeast. We're surrounded by hypocrisy and shame. But you know what? I think you've got what it takes. I can already see by that trilobite on your head that you are ready to butt heads with our neighbors, so to speak. And I think you've got what it takes. So you know what? I like the fact you've got a harmonious crew now. We can now beat the crap out of crystalline entities because apparently they're not even sentient and not worthy of any discussion at all. And it seems like you've got a good head on your shoulders. So good luck. I believe in you.
Thank you.
Okay, great. Awesome. So now that that's been taken care of, I'm so glad that's happened. The election screen is where we decide on a new ruler for our empire. If we look at our leaders right now in the leaders here, there is Grand Fijal Mona Misa. Excellent. Mona Misa is a militarist commander from the continental world of Derbitur the Pure, where he previously held the position of Special Operations Officer. My gosh. I mean, obviously as an anteater of the people, and they kind of came from humble upbringings. And some might even say that while they look a little sad at a distance, the true Mona Misa inside is smiling. Ain't that the truth? All right, well, let's keep moving. Obviously, we've got some things to do, like we need to crush some pirates, we need to go ahead and defend ourselves against heathens, and we need to watch out for subterfuge and pain coming from the west out here. So let it not be said that we didn't try, but we don't want to die just yet, right? We have our Human fan club heading on over to combat the fleets of... Well, oh my god, they only have 567 military might. It's horrible. Oh, don't tell me. Fleet combat stats, they took out our station. Okay, well, that's a load of crock. Well, we're coming on in. Here we go. My gosh, the complete and just absolute chaos out here. It's insane. Okay, I'm going to enjoy every last second of this. Human fan club. Do we not have a leader? Oh my gosh, where's our leader? Romans the Reckless. Oh, do we have to get a new one? Oh, Mona Misa was in charge. Oh my gosh. Well, we better just teleport. I hope it's remote control. Do we have a remote control over the Human fan club? Because I don't know how they'll teleport there in time. So right now we've got emergency FTL damage risk minus 15%, energy credits from technician or army damage or, okay, definitely Lin Zhang. There we go. And in fact, victory, no matter the cost, that's what we're talking about. Lin Zhang, if you have emergency FTL damage risk minus 15%, combat disengagement, you're very good at running away. You know what? I have to say that I admire that as a fellow bunny. So I think I shall dub thee Hermes the Heretical. Okay, you know, sometimes you gotta do the dirty deed in order to accomplish the impossible. All right, go show them the might of the Human fan club. Do it up, buddy. I believe in you. All right, we're gonna slow this down a little bit because I want to relish every last second of us destroying every last one of these ungrateful tiny little pirates who tried to take away from the great empire.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Where? Here? All right, excellent. Yes. Look, it's like the Super Bowl. Look at this. We've got this scorecard right here. Raider, Rabble, Rouser. That's right. Rabble Rousers. That's all they are. Look at that. All these beautiful blue lasers, explosions, fancy raider ships that we've got. My God. Fence Sitter, Dream Shatterer. Done. Enemy down. Wonderful. Let's go. Civilian vessels against purebred athletes of the best.
Hostile station engaged.
Oh, that's right. It was hostile. and it soon shall be ours. Oh my gosh. Blessed Human State has declared Galactic Daybax Alliance their rival. This will significantly worsen their diplomatic relations. Isn't this great? Wait, I'm confused. I'm glad. So basically what I'm hearing here is that the jerks in the Southwest that have heinously murdered outright our tiny little Arjun the arthropod, may he go to the great anteater heaven in peace. They are now rivals not only with us, but the Blessed Human State as well. So it's kind of like jerk versus jerk. So we get to be in the middle and just watch and cackle to ourselves in glee. Oh, that's good news. I knew it can't all be bad bunnies. That's great. Look at that. Wow. We're getting to destroy ungrateful people. That's great. We get to take our system back. Pirate Station raided and recovered its strong room module. Excellent. Excellent. We were getting bored anyway. Glad we could destroy them. All right, great. So a little bit of entertainment for the people. It's kind of like the Roman Colosseum and all that. Yeah. So obviously we need to repair. I don't know if that's even a thing. We're not going to. I think it'll happen automatically. Who knows? Well, we've got to return and repair here. Returning to Passion Fruit Prairie Station. No. You need to go to Best Beyond Burger. Let's exit. Actually, yes. You need to go to Best Beyond Burger. What are you doing? Oh, Eyes Lenore, and then they'll come over to the Beyond Desert. Okay, fine. That's great. Well, let's head on out. We'll actually have you go back to Beyond Desert and then repair, because we need to have a standing force on the border there. All right. So, my gosh, so many things have happened. How are we doing here with our... We are definitely building districts. That's great. We've got the trade hub out here. We are currently on our technologies. Let's go in and speed that up a little bit. Busy with special projects, space amoeba study. Oh, okay. So it's like a pause. That's fine. Where are we at with that? 16 months, no problem.
Construction complete.
It's going to be over in no time at all. And I believe this is queued. It is not queued. Okay. Well, if there's anything I do want to do, I do want to build mining station there. Look at that. 6 minerals. Insane. Oh, that's great. And let's go ahead and take another look. 13 months. Our fleet's coming on through. 2711. While it's higher maintenance, you know what? I almost feel like we should just keep reinforcing, because things are going poorly right now. I mean, either that or we go in and we just take this. But where are we at with our contacts? Minus 672. So it's kind of worse. I mean, this is definitely worse. All right, fine. Unavailable info. No idea how powerful they are. I mean, I know they're good at rejecting hacking. So there's that. And these guys are superior in their strength. My gosh. Superior. Their economic power is superior. Okay. Their fleet power is equivalent. Their technology level is overwhelming. Okay. Well, that's no bueno. Well, my goodness. What are we going to do about that? I mean, they're obviously continuing to expand while we are stagnant in growth. So at some point, we just need to go to war with them. Let's hold. There we go. So repairs completed. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Oh boy. Well, tell you what, we can't hang out like this for too long. I mean, eventually this is all going to flip on its head, isn't it? Well, oh, what happened? Reinforcements. Oh, excellent. Well, I kind of think right now, if we look at our situation, we've got a rather insubstantial fleet here. We cannot extend and conduct a military operation unless we have enough of a wrecking ball to just trash the area. Plus, I don't really understand how to take and hold areas. I can destroy things just fine. We go in, we're aggressive, we destroy everything that they could possibly built, and then just leave an empty wreckage behind. But overall, I don't really know how to take in control, right? So I'm assuming that has to do with dropships and troops and armies and things like that, and I don't really have any of that. That having been said, I mean, we can definitely bloody their nose and say we claim this, take this, and just sort of shut this down. Because if we can maybe fight up to Higma, then we have 1 point to defend, as opposed to Beyond the Zat, Berahinia, Zif, etc., and Kosk, and Hijeroskat. then we'd be able to say like, oh, let's take Tiramor and let's fight up to Higma. We lock 2 points of entry down, and then we can just sort of move back and forth like this. That's my thought, but I mean, that's going to be a brutal fight, and they will hate us forever. But let's be real, they kind of hate us already. So I don't know how this is going, but it was sad, but it's not over yet, right? We've got 2 hostile, very, very aggressive empires completely adjacent to our amoeba of the Commonwealth of Totally Human, and they're superior in different ways. But you know what we have? We have Anteater Human, true human heart. So hopefully, if we do need to strike back, we should probably do it sooner rather than later, because otherwise we're going to stagnate and they'll just continue to pull ahead. And next thing you know, we'll have no choice but to capitulate. And I really don't want to be slaves to those jerks. So anyway, if you enjoyed the episode, please feel free to like, share, or comment down below. It helps us out a whole bunch. And I really, really like this game. It's kind of insane how quickly things can flip-flop back and forth and develop, and I just really don't know what's going to happen. So I had a total blast. I hope you did as well, and I can't wait to get into the next one with you. Have a wonderful night.